Hi, my name is Clyde Coles. Today I'm going to show you how to crop and zoom in Filmora X and as a bonus show you also how to pan with the same tool. If you don't have Filmora X yet, I've got a link in the description where you can get your free copy and give it a try. So let's get going. I brought down the video I want to show you that we're going to crop down into the timeline. I've got my playhead over it, highlighted, and I click on this little box here, which is a crop and zoom tool. You just merely grab the corners, resize how big you want your video, and move it to center the scenery into your video. As you notice, as we move everything, it stays in a 16:9 aspect ratio, which we have our project set for. So let's take a look at this. As you can see, it's cropped in, and we got rid of the parts we didn't want. So that's it. As easy as that, that's how we crop a video. So let's go back to this, open up our crop and zoom tool, and reset it to its full size. See how we are having the full size? Now we're going to zoom our video. Same tool, crop and zoom tool, pan and zoom. Did you see that up here? Pan and zoom. Now we have a beginning point and an end point. Beginning, end. So in other words, the way it is now, we're going to be full screen with the large picture, and then we're going to zoom in to the smaller. So let's get this resized. To where we want it to zoom into. Click on OK. Begin our video. And it slowly zooms in. Your zoom speed is going to depend on two things. And I'll show you that in a minute. The first thing is the difference in the size of the boxes, because you're only zooming in this far, and also the length of your video. That makes sense? Okay, so we've zoomed in. Now, instead of zooming in, sometimes people want to zoom out. This button right here reverses the process. See how it's start and end? We click here, and it's start to end. So let's click on that. Show the video. And as you see, we're zooming out. So that's all there is to zooming in and zooming out. So let's look at another thing we can do with the same tool, and that's panning. Now I'm going to mute this because it's a motorboat. Okay, we play the video. As you can see, the boat goes from one side to the other. What we want to do is follow the boat or pan it. Now let's put this here, highlight it, same zoom tool. We want to go to pan and zoom, and we have these two buttons. This left one is going to pan from the left side to the right, and this button is going to pan from the right to the left. Well, we want to follow the boat from the left to the right, so we click this one. Here again, we have a start point and an end point. You can move these wherever you want and resize them wherever we want. So I pulled it down so we can show the boat. And let's give it a look. Now our camera is following the boat itself. So another problem we have that we need cropping for is sometimes we'll pull an image or a video off the internet, and it does not match the aspect ratio of what we're working on. I've pulled this bookcase down, and as you see, there's black lines on each side. It's not a 16:9 aspect ratio. And we want to fill the screen with this bookshelf. So here's what we do. We right-click on the image, go up here to Video, and just click Crop to Fit. And as you can see, it fills your video screen. So that's another cropping shortcut that we have. Okay, the last thing I want to show you is how we need to crop, maybe if we're doing green screening or something. So I'm going to pull this green screen model, or actually my wife, on top of the bookcase here. Now what we want to do is crop this image to right where the green screen is. We highlight the image, come back to our cropping tool. Now the problem here is if we try to crop, we're going to have the same aspect ratio. So we can't really crop it properly. So we need to do a custom crop. So if we come down to here where it says ratio, click the down area and click on custom, it allows us to grab the edges, pull them in, whatever aspect ratio we want. Make sense? Click on OK. And as you can see, the only thing we have here is her and the green screen. Let me show you real quick. Here's the green screen button. And another adjustment. There, we have our model. You can also move her around wherever you need. Well guys, I hope this answers your questions you had on anything with cropping, zooming, and panning, and even a free little green screen lesson at the end. If you've enjoyed this, if you got anything out of it, I would appreciate it if you'd give me a like and subscribe and maybe get some more information on how to edit your videos. So thanks for watching and happy editing.